Hello guys, and welcome to my 20th Avatar Conquest battle. Today I'm playing on the rice field against my opponent X_X Viper. This was a quite close match. I really like playing on the rice fields, and I actually tried to host a couple of matches myself, but it seems that I just can't do that. It says that I'm unable to host game every single time. I don't know if this is a bug for everybody, but I know that it's a bug for me, and I can't seem to host games. So for now, we'll be stuck at complete randomness. But anyway, the rice fields, here we are, and let's take a look at my opponent's army. You can see here that he's got a good number of veteran units. At the front, he has 2 units of Boa Shigaru, and then there's a Yari Samurai behind them, and then he has 4 units of Lone Sword Shigaru, I think. And all of those guys are veterans, and you can see the one on the left has 3 XP. And then at the back here, he's got a Katana Samurai, that's a standard unit. Behind there, he's got another Lone Sword Shigaru unit. And then at the back, he's got 2 Yari Samurai. He also has on the sides Light Cavalry, Yari Cavalry, some more Light Cavalry, some more Yari Cavalry, and all of these are veterans. So you can see that he is also veteran spamming at the moment. As for my forces, well, I don't have as many veterans because my rank isn't as advanced as my opponent. But I have a Bow Cavalry that I'm going to be using to kind of skirmish with his Yari Cavalry there. And then in the front, I do have some veteran units. I have 2 Boa Shigaru veterans, and they are the Matsuda no Ashigaru, and they have a bow damage increase and accuracy XP. And then I have 2 regular Boa Shigaru units. Right behind, I've got 2 units of my Kaji no Seikon, and you can see that this is my 2 XP one, and they've got 2 attack bonus, so they're quite tough, these guys. And then I've got 2 Katana Samurai, regular ones, and then a Yari Samurai protecting my flank. And on the left, I have 2 units of Yari Cavalry, and there's my General Matsuda Kage. And I think the bug where the skin doesn't change is still in place. Yep, it is still in place. So you can see here that I'm trying to pretty much draw up my opponent's cavalry force on the right, pretty much just to get his cavalry to engage. And let's go to the ground and get some ground footage for you guys. You can see that my forces are slowly advancing upon his forces, his line. You can see a lot of veteran units here, but they are peasant units, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But when I play with like bigger, with like people who are like, I seem to always get paired with people who are almost double my level, or like you know, three levels more than mine, and they always have a lot of more veteran units than I do when it's either a close battle or when I lose. I've only lost like 4 times, I think, as of yet, but there have been some times where I lost really badly. So anyway, here you can see that I'm bringing in my Bow Cavalry, just taking shots, dropping his men, and now you can see that one of my Boa Shigaru units, and that is actually the non-veteran one, are going to start wavering. I'm going to bring my general up here in time for me to make a frontal charge. You can see here that I'm bringing my Yari Samurai from the right and my Yari Samurai from the left at both flanks, just to make sure that his cavalry cannot move anywhere. And then I'm going to clash with his lines here, and here comes the battle. You can see that I've clashed with his initial line of Yari Samurai, and you can barely tell the difference between our units here. There are my Kaji no Seikon, Katana Samurai, and here are his guys. And if we go up a little bit, you can see that on the right, his army is starting to waver. Of course, I've got a nice little ring here. I'm shooting into his units. My Yari Cavalry engaged with his light and Yari Cavalry units. I do have 1 unit here with 2 upgrades, but they're going to be no match for my opponent's forces. Here, I'm using my Katana, Kaji no Seikon elite unit and another Katana Samurai unit and my general to try and destroy this Yari Samurai unit, but they're holding up quite well. On the left, I don't seem to be doing too well. You can see that my opponent has activated Inspire has activated a rally over there, and he is rallying troops. There's his general sitting there, but that's not going to prevent this Yari Samurai unit from breaking. And then he's going to bring his general here on the right, seeing that he's not doing too well. You can see that I'm going to run one of my cavalry units away, and here comes the rest of his cavalry right into my Katana Samurai, and that is not going to be a good sign. My Bow Cavalry, which I charge, are starting to waver. They do break, and I hit the rally button right now with my general. who is going to be jumping between the right and the left flank to kind of hold it securely. The bow units that I brought in this battle are saving my ass. You can see that I'm shooting at them, taking a lot of casualties. At this point, there's so much going on in the battle that I completely forgot about that Yari cavalry unit. But you can see here that I'm having quite good success on the right, and it is that Kaji no Seikon unit with 2 XP chevrons. I mean, those guys are beasts. They're doing a lot of the good work for my army. And you can see here some close combat, some really cool footage, and I think my general here is going to fall. Either fall or rout, I can't seem to recall. I think he does. There he is. He's actually over here. There he is. He's got 9 men left. I did activate a rally, and now I'm going to send him again over here to at least try to salvage some of this, get some of that morale aura. But you can see that my general is done. So at this point in the battle, things are looking super grim. You can see that in a minute here, I'm gonna have all my bows target that one unit, and you can see here that the volleys are gonna shoot together. There they go on our left and on our right. And there they are, and they're going to be hitting this Yari Samurai unit from the back. And this is when I find out that I still have a Yari cavalry unit. And watch this, his general is just standing there idly. He doesn't know that I'm coming. And here comes the charge, and bam! Right into the general, who gets pushed all the way back. And that is going to rout the general unit instantly. And with that, the Yari Samurai unit, you can see that on the right I have failed. But my phone. But I have put all my bow units into skirmish mode, so now they're going to be able to outrun these battle-tired Ashigaru units. And at this point in the battle, you can see that now my Inspire wore off on these Katana Samurai and Yari Samurai units, and they're going to be running forward to salvage the rest of my army. And here comes the Yari Cavalry unit that I thankfully found out existed, and it's going to just clean up. So that is the game. Good game to my opponent Viper. That was a very close battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to click on the annotations to jump across and watch the other ones, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember to comment thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks.